Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the Spankatron 5000 show with your host, Kelsey Todd.
Do you know how Costco gets around price matching?
Tell us.
I like the enthusiasm.
What?
They offer products that are just barely slightly different than what you can buy other places. So there's actually no direct comparison. This reminds me because of cheese. Like their Tillamook, like a cheddar cheese brick is £1.50, and anywhere else you go and buy it, it's £1. But they do that with like everything. So someone can't be like, I bought this for less. They can be like, it's something different.
So if you buy a Costco scale, do you weigh like a pound more when you weigh yourself?
Totally.
Maybe.
I got 50 pounds. Yeah. Nice. I know that it's really hard for me to buy like name brand stuff from Costco if I'm buying like Western, like what is it? What's their brand? Like Western
Kirkland Signature.
Like Kirkland Signature salmon and Kirkland Signature toilet paper. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You should not be in the same business.
They do have weird designer clothing at Costco. Like,
they have like Calvin Klein and shit, but then
yeah,
they have some
they
weird
do.
stuff like Vera Wang.
Just like folded in a giant mountain pile.
Because they're, like the store brand stuff is actually just the name brand stuff, but they made a deal where they get to put their name on it. Like Kirkland Signature toilet paper is like Charmin.
Right.
But they got some deal with Charmin. My sister might work for Costco, so.
Dude.
I'm going to buy some Charmin, I'm going to buy some Kirkland, I'm going to wipe my butt with both of them.
See which feels better.
The brown starfish test.
Nice. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, infants, nymphs, little people, dakinis, which is a reference from Willow, Muslims, Christians, Jewish people, Buddhists,
assholes.
Assholes. What are the people called that live out in the country that wear homespun clothing that aren't Amish? The Mennonites.
Pennsylvania.
Hippies. Mennonites. You too, you guys. Thank you. And if you're on
the Lady Knights.
The Lady Knights. And if you're one of those Amish people on your walkabout or whatever it's called. Rumspringa. Welcome to this podcast.
Welcome to the spring of rum.
Yeah. No. Welcome to the Spankatron 5000 show. I hope that this show turns you on to why not living in an Amish community is the best choice you can make. With that being said, to my left, Aaron Walden.
Hello again.
Wearing a black T-shirt.
What?
And jeans. Got arm tattoos.
Yep.
Holding a microphone with a blue cable.
Yep.
And has a nice hair part.
Why, thank you.
And he helps elderly people get insurance plans.
I do my best.
Across from me, I know less about, but I'll still attempt, and I'll make up what I don't know.
I want to see what you make up.
This is Sam Dembosky. Blonde hair. Wearing a hoodie and a shirt with a necklace, has a yellow microphone cable, probably wearing pants, but I can't see because there's a table in the way, and works somewhere at Nordstrom.
Logistics.
Wow.
Is that like shipping and development? Wait.
Indeed.
Yeah. Indeed. Shipping and development, man. No, what is logistics?
Anything to do with the movement of inventory.
Supply
pretty much.
chain.
So like, well, I work in the downtown store, so all of the stock stuff, receiving, delivery, anything to do with scuttling stuff around from in the store, around the store, like out of the store.
Blahniks and Versace clothes to the work?
No, because I actually have to work when I'm there. If I were a different variety of manager, probably, but there's still a pretty good chance I have to walk in somewhere and start cutting boxes open.
Timberland boots and Dickies.
Totally.
Ooh, I love Dickies.
I don't have as many Dickies as I'd like on the weekends.
Who does, right? On the weekends. I have a friend who works, she's a instructional designer for Nordstrom. And like her
she's
boss,
in the fancy floors above me, most likely.
She gets like ridiculous. They get clothes like brought up to them before it goes out on the floor for people to buy and like at a crazy discount. But like her boss makes like.
Is her boss Miranda Priestley, otherwise known as Meryl Streep?
Ooh, from A Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah!
Oh, I got a girl movie reference. What? Try it again because I know a lot of girl movies.
A great movie reference.
Truth.
That is a movie that everyone can enjoy.
Transcends.
Well, sitting across to the next part of the world from Sam, Jesus Christ.
My lefterlies.
Is
A snatch
is,
left.
Chris a snatch left.
The Lifetime original movie.
Oh,
Starring
jeez.
Corky from The Wonder Years and Screech from Saved by the Bell. When the snatch left. A Rumspringer story. Oh man, Chris Kent.
That kind of said it all right there.
Totally. No, Chris Kent's here, my friend from work, my colleague. He has tattoos as well. He's wearing a T-shirt with that woodcut from Japan that's really famous by Hiroshima Yakamama.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fukusakawaka.
yep, I just made that Japanese name up, and none of you knew that because it sounded super legit. Molly's getting uncomfortable.
I wasn't saying anything because I did think it was real for a moment.
He's long dead. He's a cool guy. Much respect.
Oh yeah, the Haku, yeah.
Mr. Watanabe, right?
Yeah.
Hirosaki Makanage.
He's a hero.
Yep.
Wow.
And then the woman speaking right now. I said speaking. One more time. Podcast is over.
My name is Molly.
Molly Tollefson. Molly has her hair up. She's wearing a necklace with beads and a little thingy on it. Mm-hmm. She's got a green shirt and a brown knit cardigan.
Correct.
And everyone has pretty much the same shade of skin. Putting it out
Ooh,
there.
important information.
Whoa.
Whoa. And my name's Kelsey. I have somewhat of a beard. There are 3 men and 2 women here. Yeah, man power.
What?
That was sexist. And I'm wearing a shirt that I think is cool. It's called Off the Wall. I got it at a Van store. I'm also wearing... I wore this out last night. It's so comfortable. I wore it all day today. But I went and I got pho last night, and I was wearing this. I was wearing my Van shoes and
did
my
you get
Vans
some
jacket.
splatter on it? Oh,
No.
that went a different way.
No, I'm a gentleman.
Do you smell brothy?
No, but I did spend the whole night thinking of pho puns. I can't remember.
Were they
any of them.
funny?
Meh. They were. I thought of some really funny ones, but I can't remember.
For you, man.
Yeah.
Done.
Aaron, you like pho really much.
I do. I love really much pho.
Every time Aaron's like, "You want to hang out? You want to get some pho?" Like that's literally the 2 texts I get from him, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
When everyone else is like, want to get some coffee? It's like, want to get some pho?
Yeah. Something about that basil and onions and noodles. It's just
Cilantro.
cilantro.
Does everyone here like cilantro?
I do.
I do.
I am less offended by it now than I used to be.
Are you one of those people who thought it was soapy?
It's just weird. It's just weird.
I feel you.
I don't know how to make it be a part
This
of
is
my
so
life.
interesting, though. You're like the first person I've met that isn't like on one side or the other. Like you're kind of like.
Well, I used to really hate it, and then it ended up on so many things that were good. I'm like, I guess I'll let it incorporate itself.
I guess I'll
know.
leave this talk.
It's like the
fucking it up too
acceptance
bad,
of
but
mediocrity
yeah.
in adulthood. You're like, well, it stings a little, but
It's like when Chinese.
I'm not getting this without cilantro.
It's like when. I was gonna say it's like when Chinese people put water chestnuts in their food. When I could have just said it's like when you get Chinese food with water chestnuts in it. I hate that so much.
Oh, I love water chestnuts.
Oh yeah, water chestnuts. They add a crunch to it.
Fuck you guys.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Water
but like in
chestnuts.
You
Mongolian.
guys, he was sharing his feelings, and I think
That's
we
right.
really stepped on that. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Kelsey.
I mean, this is
We're-
one of those groups where we just talk about foods we hate.
We're here to support you, Kelsey. And
I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
I'll tell
We're
you what.
sending you our support right now
Yeah.
through our eyes and our ears,
Our hearts.
our
Mhm.
hearts,
Thank
and
you.
my feet. I'm playing footsie with
his
you right now.
feet.
You
Can
are
you feel
Gerald.
that?
Thank you. Oh my God.
Just touching your feet.
We want you to feel comfortable sharing your food preferences, likes, dislikes, anything.
Well, I feel like I've shared enough for the night, and I've really put myself out there. It's been months since I've spoken at a meeting. I'm only coming out tonight because Gerald's here, and I just want to let you guys know that I am dating him. I am coming out of the closet, and I'm not only gay, but I also don't like water chestnuts.
I'm his pho buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm.
Thank
He's-
you so much for sharing
We're
that
such
with
pho buddies.
us.
I mean, it's so cute when he says that because we met at a pho restaurant, but we're also fuck buddies. So.
You two are so brave.
I don't know if, it is what it is. I mean, I appreciate it, but If you
It's
want to
hard
know, really, we're
sometimes.
not. What? We're really not brave. Like there was a lady that was about to jump off the bridge on the way here, and we just kind of let her go.
Wow.
Wow.
And we had
Gerald,
sex.
what are your food dislikes?
Well, I really hate basil.
Wow.
Yeah, because my grandmother's name was Basil, and she raped me
That's
with a pho bowl.
a pho bowl.
Yes.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Let's all take that in a moment. How did that make you feel, Sam?
I'm going to give myself a good moment and a half.
You take that moment and a half.
And then I'm going to peruse in my mind the catalog of bowls that I have seen pho offered in. And I'm going to try and determine which bowl would be the least horrifically damaging.
intrusive.
And just hope that that
Mm.
is in fact the bowl that was used.
Mm.
I'm just gonna imagine that she had him bent over with chopsticks, and just kind of slowly, gently, and appreciatively fed it through his asshole.
These childbearing hips didn't come naturally.
No, it sure did.
Was this part of her plan to make you bear pho babies of some weird?
She had a meatball fetish. That's all I know. I found magazine after magazine under her bed. It was terrible.
Fine cooking. Wow.
Mhm.
Well,
Did we get our pins?
Hmm?
Did we get our pins? Our 10-day pins?
oh, yes.
Oh, wait.
Here's the pens.
Should we give them the 10-day pins? Each pin has a different food item on it. This is the pho bowl pin. Should we just skip to like 2 weeks?
Oh, that's right. I don't know if that's kosher to give him the pho bowl pin after
maybe
he
What
not
is
already
that on
told
the
us
pin
from
over
my-
there?
It's
That's a cookie.
popcorn
I
dome.
love it. I
Mm.
want one.
Me too. Can we all have one?
He wants
Well,
it.
it's his first day here.
Give
He's
it
not
to
even at 10 days. Why are we giving him a pen?
Well, he's
Wait a
already
minute.
seen
That
it. We
doesn't
might
look
as well
like a
just give
cookie.
it to him.
Oh God.
Let's
Oh
hear.
my god.
No basil, no.
Oh my god. Put it on, Jerry. Guys, Jerry's really uncomfortable, and I don't feel welcome here anymore. He told you guys about his grandma raping him, and I told you about I didn't like water chestnuts, and I came out to you.
It's all Sam's
And-
fault. She designed the pins.
Yeah.
She's the pin designer.
You're just mad at me because I still don't like your goddamn
What? I don't
cilantro.
appreciate your negativity.
I don't appreciate your Mexican food.
What is my favorite food? Inauthentic. You can swallow your words all the way. Not everything has a tortilla on it, Meredith.
Toilet, and you flush it, and it goes into the sewer and goes out into the world.
That is what it tastes like. That was harsh of me.
You know what? I don't think I can be here anymore either. I think I have created this group like a child, and today is the day when I let it go to college, and I am sitting there on the curb watching it walk away into the college doors, and it's moving in with a roommate, and it's, the roommate is trying on the clothes one day when he comes home, and then she calls me back on the phone. This is my group child. And she says, I want to come home, Mama. No, you can't. You can't come home because you're growing up, and this is an integral part of you growing up. That's what this is like.
Is it our finale?
I'm gonna grab my coffee because I forgot it.
I'm hungry.
You want some more water, Aaron?
Yes, please. A lot of salty food.
I want like. Is there such a thing as like? Could you make Mexican pho, or is that just beans?
There
and-
Tortilla
is-
soup, I think.
Oh, you are so right.
There's
You are
spicy
thoroughly
Cajun
accurate.
pho over in Bellevue that I have only
Wow.
heard about
Spiced the raw meat before they put it in there,
with Mexican spices.
and then there's little crunchy tortillas on top.
Thank you, sir.
And then there's little, I don't know, but I'm thinking about this. This sounds good.
I feel like the flank steak in pho is like carnitas. Or is it carnitas? No. Carne asada.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Steak.
Carne asada.
Sí. Barcelona.
There's like a Mexican like national soup dish, isn't there? Isn't like America's chicken noodle soup? Pho is way more prevalent. I wonder if it's like
Vietnam.
Like a super common dish in Vietnam, or it's just
It
kinda
is
like
super
American.
common in Vietnam.
There is the soup that's like it's made of intestines, you know? Tripe.
Yep.
But it's called.
Well, that's
It's called poor
stomach.
people soup.
It's cow
No,
stomach.
no. But the cooks in my work made it the other day. And they're like, I can remember.
Yo, you
the
want some
word.
tripe chowder?
Tripe.
Tripe chowder.
No, that's like the Vietnamese Boston fusion restaurant.
Yeah.
Yo, you want some tripe pho? Wait, no, that's just what it is. Never
Serve
mind.
you the sushi on the hockey stick.
Nice. Then Whitey Bulger comes by and like shoots your girlfriend.
Breaks your legs.
Hey, get out!
How
of
you
here.
like that milk?
You Fonz. Wait, what? Oh, good old Whitey Bulger jokes. Those silences that happens on podcasts.
Yeah.
The money
Quick,
making.
everyone, wave your arms so it's still interesting. Wait a second,
Gold.
that's a visual cue.
What's the most awkward? Anyone have a super cool, like really awkward first date story, or just like what's the most awkward, embarrassing thing that's ever happened?
I
Molly,
do,
go!
I
You
do
raised your
have
hand.
one.
Everyone
I
in
do have
podcast world,
one.
Molly raised her hand. She gets to
So
go.
this guy a while ago, this was a few years ago,
What
he
race?
asked me out. Why does that matter?
I don't. Maybe the
I'm not even going to tell you because this isn't a census.
Just say
Go,
relay.
girl.
good
anyway.
job. That was a test. Good job.
So he asked me out. He didn't really know me that well. It was like a super first date. Like it was kind of like almost a first meeting and a date. But we had met in person before. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're sitting outside at Chocolati's Cafe.
I love that
You know,
place.
in Greenwood.
Mhm.
And their little
delicious.
backdoor patio. And I don't know, he's being like just very quiet and very awkward, and I'm kind of trying to come up with things to say, but I also want to leave enough room for him to say things too, you know, as you do when you don't know somebody and you're like, anyway, there's a bucket of cigarette butts behind him, and he says to me, do you care if I do something kind of gross? And
Perfect.
I'm trying to be like, hey, I'm cool, girl. I'm cool, hang out, girl. Yeah, sure. And I'm like, yeah,
Closer the better.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do. He literally he goes around behind him. He looks in the cigarette bucket, and he finds one with maybe like an inch left on it. He takes his lighter. He lights up and down the filter. And he lights the sucker and starts smoking it in front of me, and it was really hard to hide the horror on my face.
Oh my god.
So that was an interesting date. He definitely tried to kiss me afterwards, and that did not happen.
How did you dodge it? Did you just kind of give him?
I gave him the cheek. You know, it's like the weird. Yeah. Anyway.
If someone had done that to me, I would have given them the butt cheek.
Oh. You'd have to be very tall.
True.
But yes.
Have you seen his vertical leap? I mean, he can get
He can get the
And
air.
quick too.
Yeah.
360 spin.
Yep. 360 spin.
Yeah.
That's pretty That's pretty good.
I mean, like, he was a good person, but it was very awkward, and it was a gross thing to do. I mean, he was correct, you know? I mean, he knew what he...
But he only said kind of gross. He said kind of gross.
It's like, can I do something kind of gross? And I thought, you know, like... I don't know what I was thinking he would do. Like, were you going to scratch your butt? Like, are you going to... I don't know.
Pick your nose.
That would have been better.
He's
better.
a date murderer. He's like, how can I murder
a
this
date
date? There's a
murderer?
thing of cigarette butts. I'm putting the knife in.
Let's see how far he can push you.
That's,
Hey, Sarah. Thanks for meeting me here at Chocolati. I'm really excited to see you.
Hey, yeah.
I
Oh
loved
my
your
gosh, it's
pictures.
so good to see
yeah,
you.
you too. Oh man.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, you were gonna say?
You want to sit out? You want to sit over here?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I
Let me-
love
I'm gonna
sitting
pull-
outside. I'm so outdoorsy.
I mean, is it
and-
cool? I mean,
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna pull your chair out for
Do
you.
you want to sit inside?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, we'll sit.
I mean, I've got seasonal allergies,
I-
but like, it's fall.
Oh my
right?
god! Oh, I feel so bad now. I made us sit outside.
No, it's okay.
Oh my god, I feel
no,
so
no,
bad.
No,
No,
no, no, no,
oh my
no,
god.
no, no, no. Man,
But
you feel that?
what?
That connection. Let's just sit down.
Oh, that's. Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel it. I'm getting a little red.
Oh, I'm not. I'm a normal.
Sarah,
What?
do you mind if I do something kind of weird real quick?
Uh,
you see
what? I'm weird. You're weird. Everyone's
I know,
weird.
I know, right?
What?
Do you see that guy across the table over there?
Oh, that guy?
Watch this.
What? What are you?
Give me your clothes, motherfucker! Ah! Give me your fucking clothes!
Get off me, man! Hey, these are my no!
Crack!
My Jordan!
Run, honey, run! What?
No. Hey,
Wow.
Sarah, no. What do you think of
Oh,
my new digs?
I mean, like, you do you, right? But that's
I
like,
mean, I'm
you
flossy.
just killed like 3 people in this shop. I come here all the time.
Bobby, I went to the bathroom, Bobby.
Oh my god. No. Please. I mean, you do you, but like not the
Will
child.
you just give me your number?
Does anyone know what happened to my Bobby?
206.
I want your social security number.
206.
I'm gonna call the police.
Just get out of here, kid. I got a chance to score tonight. Your parents ever give you the birds and the
I'm
bees
really
talk?
sorry. This is a first date, you know, like we're just feeling each other out, and like I'm really sorry that this is a byproduct of what happened, and you know, you're gonna do great
Sarah,
things, girl.
Sarah,
And like I just am really
Sarah, do you mind if I do something really weird really quick?
You spilled my hot chocolate.
Little boy, what's your name?
Tommy.
Tommy, gets down on one knee. Tommy, will you marry me? I could provide for you.
whoa.
I could do anything. What do you want to be when you grow up?
An astronaut with a new hot chocolate because you spilled my other
I
one.
could make that happen for you.
Yay.
Is that cool, Sarah?
But like, I mean, you do you, right? Like
Right?
this is like that's cool.
Right?
If you want to marry a child and shoot its parents,
Sure.
like cool. That's great. But
I mean, I
just,
know that was a little
I
extreme,
think, like,
but
I just think like
Yeah.
I'm really busy today. You know, I got a lot of stuff to do, and I'm
can I
gonna
make
head
it
out.
up? Can I make it up to you?
Ooh.
I want to do one more thing. It's not weird at all. I just want to do one more thing, and I promise you, like, let me redeem myself, because I can admit that's a little extreme. I'm just gonna grab the salt container
I
here. and
promise
I'm-
it's not weird.
It's not weird at all. All right, I'm just gonna pour this circle. It's in the shape of a pentagram. I'm gonna do this chant here. Oh, here comes the devil. Oh, here's the devil. Hey, Dev.
Okay.
Hey, devil. I killed you.
What do you bring me here for?
I'm on a date, and I just married this boy and killed his parents.
Oh, that's my son.
The
Yeah, you're my son.
oh, thank you. I was
I'm
wondering
saying
if the boy-
congratulations. You've done me proud.
Thanks.
Whoa,
Can you, what do you
so
think
your
of Sarah?
Dad is like the devil. Okay.
I know, pretty cool, right? I get a bad rap, but, you know, I think that I'm actually a pretty good dude. I raised this guy. You see his handiwork. It's pretty sick, right?
Why my handle's
I think
Anti-Chris.
this is moving really fast. I mean, I'm already meeting your dad. It's really nice to meet you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
really
It's
nice.
it's a pleasure to meet you as
He
well.
seems like you know, I feel bad because I just don't think this is.
Oh, I think you're doing fine. You're doing you. You know, I think I really dig that. That's cool.
Okay, but like you do you, right? You
Oh, I'm always doing me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my
all
dad.
Cool.
We're good here.
Son. All right, Dad. Hey, you're cock blocking and clam.
Oh, sorry, bro.
It's cool. Let's go away.
I'm just gonna.
All right, Sarah. What do you think? I don't have a lot of money, but what I got is a lot of love for you. I'd do anything for you.
Gotta get some extra whipped cream.
And will you
You
help me
know-
raise this boy as my husband?
this might sound kind of weird, but yeah.
Holy shit.
That's exactly how it went.
It sounds like it.
That
yeah.
was
Wow.
reliving a strange moment.
I've never married a boy in a scene. I can tell you that much. I've killed plenty of people.
Making
Yeah.
moves.
Really diversifying your
Moving on
your
now.
offerings.
Totally.
I hope he doesn't hear that story and recognize it. But I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't really care.
I feel like it differed enough from the original that you're
know.
probably
I know.
okay.
Yeah.
But maybe he needs that dose of reality.
He might need that.
Just. to
He's
step
done
his
that
game
with
up.
someone else.
Right. Maybe that he thinks
That's his
really
MO. He's
cool.
like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I don't have any more secrets. Let's use it once
It
someone
makes
has
him seem
already
dangerous
smoked.
and mysterious. He's a risk taker. He doesn't need a motorcycle. He'll just smoke whatever cigarette he finds. That's how you know.
Totally.
Who
That's
needs
how
a
you-
motorcycle when you can have Hep B?
Hey,
Exactly.
I have corded germs.
B's for bravery.
It's like, my immune
And
system's so strong, I'll
germs and
smoke
danger.
whatever.
Our
That's my
baby's
middle
DNA
name.
is going
Hook
to
you
be
up with
so
a real
good.
change anytime you want.
Shit.
They
hope
raised the
he's-
price on that.
Bastards.
Did they?
Yeah.
To what?
Something that's not $1.
It's $2. It was always $2, wasn't it?
No, it used to be $1.
Oh.
Swear to God, I live downtown.
Oh, real change?
I've
Oh.
heard that price so many times.
Oh, okay.
And the
I
first
had a-
time I heard $2, I wanted to be like, I wasn't gonna buy it when it was $1, and now you're trying to charge me $2.
There was a guy who worked outside selling real change papers outside of the Tully's I used to work at on the corner of First and Virginia, and it's now like a flooring store. But his name was Robert, and he was really cool. But he would always come in and he would say "Mortal Sue," like "Mortal Sue," and it made no sense. He'd be like "Mortal Sue," and that's all he said. And we'd pour him a coffee. But I found out from someone who'd worked there for years that he was saying "more or less too," but he was just putting it in one complete word. So it's like "Mortal Sue."
Yeah.
But I never knew what happened to him. I
Should've
gave him.
named a drink after him.
I should have.
Immortal Sue.
I will. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get him out of business and build a Tully's there.
Something with cardamom in it.
Yeah.
Cardamom's good.
Mm-hmm. It's like cinnamon, but
It's kind of like star anise.
earthier.
But fancier.
But you could sell it for more.
Cinnamon is lower middle class, and cardamom is upsy middle class.
Oh, you guys want to come over and make cardamom, man?
Cardamom. These are not gingerbread man. These are cardamom humans.
You can say it, dear. Cardamom. Cardamom.
Cardamom. Cardamom.
Gender fluid cardamom. Men.
Stuff to people,
Men.
to fancy people make up words for that's just a common food item.
Oh,
Like
just
what's
gluten-free anything?
well, it's what's
What?
goose liver called? Like
Pate.
Foie gras.
Oh, foie gras.
Yeah.
That's because
But
it's
that's
French. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
back
It's
to
like an
the
actual
French
word.
again.
What about sherbet and sorbet?
Are those two different things though?
I don't think
I
so.
think they actually are
They are.
different
Mm.
in
I
their
thought they weren't.
preparation.
We all learn something new every day.
Yeah, well,
I learned you're an
apparently.
idiot.
Ah, damn it.
I'm just kidding. I'll give you $5.
Or
All right.
froyo and soft serve. Those are kind of different things too.
Yeah.
Oh no! What's the douchey one for relish?
Dill.
Chutney. Chutney.
Chutney.
I know it has
Chutney
an
is like
I know it has an
aioli.
actual context, but now everything that might have something pickled go near it is
Totally.
a
And
chutney.
what's it called when you just cut up raw fish or meat and you just add lemon to it and you eat it
Tartar
raw?
or
Oh.
something like that.
Tartar. It's just raw fucking ground up meat, bro, with lemon juice on it.
I'll have a hamburger patty.
Excuse
with
me,
some zest.
tartar.
Sorry.
No, but
Can I get some of that tartar?
Just calling things by brand names, I'm not wearing stretchy yoga pants. I'm wearing
Lululemon.
Lululemons. That's not how you pronounce Lululemons, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Lululemon.
I'm sorry I have to pay rights now because we said that.
Lulu Citron.
Fuck!
$42.99. Thanks.
$42.90 Ray-Bans. Oh shit! Not again.
Oh,
Tesla.
name some
Shit.
cheap brands. Name cheap brands.
Walmart.
Doritos. I'm hungry, Doritos.
Chocolates.
And my address is.
They're local.
You son of a bitch. I only get like 90 people per month. Well, that's a good number. 90 people listen to the podcast.
That's more people than listen to me per month, and I'm supposed to manage like 50 of them a day.
That's awesome.
Lol. I feel you, girl.
Okay. Opposite terms. Opposite story. Like, what's the greatest day in one of your lives? Not like you have multiple lives. One of the people sitting here. What's your greatest moment in life? It can't be anything sex, or it can be. But I mean, we've all had sex, right? We've all had sex.
I'm a virgin.
Ooh.
I doubt that.
Oh, dear. Oh, my. Oh, dear.
Or you could tell your worst sex mishap. That's always a good one. I don't know if I want to share that on the podcast.
Yeah, do you know the name of the 90 listeners?
I mean, I feel like I got a pretty good
Or
track
the
record.
best date. Does someone have a best date story?
I've never really been on like a date, like an official date. I have only ever dated people I knew for like 2 years beforehand. And I was like, want to go out? Yeah, sure.
We already hang out.
And it was like, yeah, like relationship started. Is it, hit the kitchen timer, get that going. 2 years later, ding, well, that's done.
Yeah, that's how it's been.
We can still go get coffee sometime.
Like a toaster. Toasted.
Hi,
To
Tabitha.
perfection.
Tabitha, you can deal with that in a minute. I've got something to tell you. I've been dreaming about just saying I love you and I want to marry you.
Is that your way of getting around actually saying it? Because you're like, well, I was dreaming about doing this thing, but it didn't actually happen. God damn it, Mark.
No.
We have been through this.
No.
And around it, and over it, and under it, and betwixt it.
We covered it. So, well, I just think I've been coming to this Wendy's for a long time, and we're already, you know what my order is, right?
Junior bacon cheeseburger. One little frosty shakes.
Wait, so Tabitha, what did he say to you? He told you that.
Okay. So he said he had a dream about telling me that he loved me and he wanted to marry me.
Girl.
And then
That is so weak. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't he just ask you?
I don't know, but there was like a line forming and I was like, I don't know, can you wait till my break? And he was like, no, I just want to get my burger and go and like tell you I love you and then leave because I need my burger.
Tabby, guess who's here? He just got out of prison.
Shut up.
John is here.
Shut up.
Hey, girl, I'm back.
Oh my God, John.
Your bacon keeps me sizzling.
Oh, still a charmer.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you twist me out one of those soft serves like you do so well?
Yeah, I will.
What do you think of his scars and stuff?
I mean, they're really like manly.
They're for you, baby. See your face? I cut it right into my cheek.
Oh my God, you did.
But I had to do it with a guy's fingernail. Once I killed him, I cut his fingernail off and used that. So it's infected pretty bad right now. But when it clears up, it's really going to...
Is that why I have such a rosy glow?
Yeah. And I kind of rubbed some pee into it before I came.
I mean, that's good. That I think the ammonia helps or something.
But John's been, I came and picked him up and he told me he just loved you and he couldn't wait to ask you a question when he got out. And so we just came right here to this Wendy's and
Oh my God, what? John, what? John. What? What is it, John? What is it? What is
John.
it? What is it?
What?
What is it? What?
Do you want to be a partner in my toilet wine company that I created while I was in the clink?
Prue, no, I do.
That was good.
awesome.
Thanks.
We'll cut back to whatever was happening between these people. I'm really bad at cuts.
So now that you're back from your break. While you were away, I had thought about what it would be like if we were together for the rest of our lives. If I had given you something like a ring, and we walked down an aisle, and you wore something kind of like a white dress. I just was thinking about that.
I just got married to my ex-convict, ex-boyfriend's ex-best friend.
Can I order? Is anyone
You know what?
there?
Hold on. You and your really nice car can just like tone it down for a
Okay.
minute. Some people are trying to have a moment.
I'd like the cheeseburger and the two fries. Did you get that?
All right, pull up to the window.
Thank you.
We cut to a post-apocalyptic future about 40 years down the road where the guy who got his face slashed is sitting around a campfire with a bunch of young kids telling the story about how he got the scars.
So, kids,
I want another s'mores. Yeah, me too.
we've got to ration them. This is
The coyotes are coming pretty soon.
the apocalypse. We've got to ration our supplies.
But I'm obese. I won't last long.
Do you remember what the sun looks like?
I do, but I want to tell you,
You know what?
Whopper.
Fuck you.
What?
Hold him down. I'm gonna
God damn it!
I'm gonna fuck your
Not
bones.
again! The moralists don't do this, kids. No.
Is anyone there?
For the record, people in Podland, I just drank Aaron's water.
Yeah. And we don't know where I've
Your
been.
mouth has been.
One of us should.
Yeah.
That sounds like a country song that Jim Croce would have sung. Where your mouth has been.
I wanna be there.
Exactly. Second verse. Perfect.
I wanna be where your mouth has been. I wanna smooch it all up
your
the
rear end.
fin. What?
Whoa. I went to a dark place. You went to a nice place.
I did.
Dark place, nice place.
Dark place, nice place.
It's a bed and breakfast.
Dark place,
Nice place. Dark place, nice place. Coming this fall to
Mm.
FX.
All right, kids. Let's play Dark Place, Nice Place. Jimmy, do you want to tell us what the rules are?
The rules are we don't talk about the rules.
First rule. And the second?
Always have fun.
All right.
Do you want the third rule?
Hit it.
Rob 3 of your neighbors and bring all their light bulbs in a pillowcase.
And that is
Rule number 3.
Dark Place.
Mm-hmm.
And now rule number 4.
Never tell Mama what you saw.
Nice place. All right. Now who wants to murder the first neighbor?
I do.
Me.
Oh, she's the most excited. All right. What are you gonna use to kill the neighbor?
I'm gonna use the sock full of nickels.
Oh,
Ah, that
nice
Nicklesock.
choice.
Guys, it's me.
Hey,
Nicklesock?
I don't like it when you call me that. My name's Condro.
Just 'cause you're full of lead.
Look, when I stole those light bulbs, I read a Bible on the way.
Good thing you had a light bulb so you could read it at night.
what did it tell you?
It said that what we're doing is wrong.
That must have been a long walk.
We do live in the country. So I came to realize that there's better ways to be people.
Breach.
I just want to play. What is it called?
Dark Place, Nice Place?
I just want to play nice place, nice place. I don't want to hurt nobody.
You can't have the nice place without the dark place.
That's true.
Yeah.
How else will the light know where to go unless there's dark?
Light casts a shadow. That's the way the world works.
Preach.
Shadows hide our beatings.
You know, when this started out as a children's meditation group and turned into a crime factory, I didn't really think much of it.
Children can't meditate.
I feel bad about killing.
You're the new
lady.
Nicklesock! Nicklesock!
Ah, the baby.
No. Nicklesock. New Nicklesock, will you what's your real name?
Barney.
Barney, do you wanna join me?
Yeah.
In nice place?
Yeah. I don't want dark place.
You're already saved.
Hey, what do you get for being saved?
Condoms.
Cool.
Because you know that
Nice.
Those won't wear down when you fill them with nickels.
They're slippery balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More velocity for the killing.
Yeah. Got like good
Always
bolo
have fun.
action going on there.
well, I was just thinking that, you know, we're 10. Another 7 years, we'll lose our virginity at the same time. That's how it goes. And I thought,
That's nice place, real nice place. I heard about that game.
yeah,
Nice place.
nice place. Well, I'm out.
I'm out too.
I'm out.
Whoa.
What?
I know I started this, but I feel like it's gone too far. The blood, the mayhem, the long nights. I just can't. I can't do it anymore.
So, what's the fifth rule now?
Die. We all die.
Let's die.
We almost
Die.
died. Rule number 5.
I brought this Kool-Aid in, and it has cyanide in it. I think we can make rule number 5 happen right now, guys.
Wait a second, Tom Rowe. Did you bring this stuff in planning to kill us all, or did you just happen to have it?
No, I thought I was just gonna, do this later by myself.
There's like a lot of it.
Yeah,
Like, there's
like-
enough
there's
for
5
all of
cups
us.
and like an exact proportionate amount.
And your names are written on the cups also.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
He put in a lot of effort.
Yeah, I'd hate to disappoint.
Me too.
Yeah, I put a lot of time in this.
I
Maybe
can't eat all these light bulbs.
maybe we'll all go to the light place.
Light place,
Yeah.
light place.
The
Light.
light place.
Light place, nice place.
Light place, nice place.
Light place, nice place.
Nice
Everybody
place, nice,
raise your cups.
cups.
Ching, ching,
Ching,
ching, ching,
ching.
Everybody drink
Glug,
it
glug,
up.
glug, glug, glug.
I died a virgin.
That is
Quality,
Dark Place,
quality.
Nice Place, how that game was created.
I think it killed my tapeworm. I feel so much better. I don't want to beat anyone anymore.
Did people actually take tapeworms back in like the 10s and the 20s as like a dietary aid?
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I saw the like magazine ads, like, but I don't know if that would probably kill you if they got too big, don't you think?
Well, I've heard, didn't they for a while have diet pills that had like a piece of tapeworm in it? And then once you had it in you,
It would grow.
Like
Grow.
a
The pill
baby
would grow, yeah.
tapeworm. Yeah.
Little pet.
Maybe you yank it out when it gets
Yeah.
unwieldy.
Poop
peeks
it
your
out,
little head out.
grab onto it.
Wow.
If you're into that.
When you go to wipe your butt and something bites you, you're like, that's it. We're skinny enough.
We're through. You've mooched
just-
off me long enough.
I like them burritos. Oh, get on my butt. Weird. Nope.
You got to pay for that burrito somehow.
Speaking of worms, no, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Her tapeworm's really upset right now.
She's gonna go tell him I didn't mean that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just a game. We're just playing around.
So
I'm falling to the peer pressure. Having a grape.
Mm-hmm.
I've been drinking decaf coffee lately instead of caffeinated coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot better.
Is it?
I don't feel like so jacked throughout the day. I don't have
I'm
like the
scared, so I
highs and
wanna do it.
lows. I don't have the withdrawal symptoms, but it's like I still drink decaffeinated so that I can have like just the hot, bitter flavored water.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to share that with the group.
Well, the flavor's part of what makes it magical.
Exactly.
What about you, Sam? Do you have any vices?
I drink caffeinated coffee until about 8 p.m. and then after that it's decaf. But the coffee never really stops.
I feel you.
For me,
That's what I was doing.
Smoker.
Me too.
Ooh.
Caught the first cigarette in the morning with the coffee. Holy shit.
I still am. I'm battling hard. I've only had 2 cigarettes today. I'm trying to quit.
That's pretty good.
I used a
Not
Nicorette
bad.
gum that helped me.
Yeah.
Unemployment did it for me.
Oh, solid.
Or you could go on. Were you on a date with her and you're the one who grabbed the cigarette out of the little can and started smoking it?
No, I have more
Full
dignity
circle.
than that.
I did that.
I
when
like
was
to think in
when I was, like-
certain social situations.
When I was 10, I did that with my neighborhood friends. We'd drive around and find cigarette butts on the side of the street and smoke them.
shit.
Thinking we're being
It's
cool.
when you're 10.
So
It's
gross.
rough. My first cigarette was when I was in 2nd grade.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like a
There's,
lazy
like-
about. I was like 19.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
I didn't
actually.
start smoking until I was about 19 too.
Yeah. There's this kid that was his mom would actually give him cigarettes. Like he was
fucked up,
super advanced for his age into the destroying his life.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the morally
He was a
acceptable
trucker.
end of the sentence.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking.
Like he just thought it was normal to smoke cigarettes, and I couldn't wrap my head around it, but I smoked it anyway.
I still, when I smell a cigarette, I want it so badly.
You got one?
No.
I don't want one.
I do like just like walking behind people.
Me too.
That happen. Like everyone else is like, oh, they're
I mean, I
smoking.
love
I'm
it
like,
so much.
I'm drafting like a dolphin behind a speedboat.
If I make it to 80, I'm going to start smoking again because I fucking love it.
Go
I
for
miss it so
70.
much.
Why wait that long?
Yeah.
By then, they'll have like lung replacements and shit.
Right.
I mean, they already do.
65 's great.
Just
Just
generate
start right
a-
now. Smoke right now.
True.
You don't want to live forever, man. Come on.
True. Gonna really want to live forever.
Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Then I wanna live together forever, forever young. Forever.
Nice. It was beautiful.
Chris, vices.
Sugar, chocolate. Yeah. I'll take a whole bag of like Reese's peanut butter cups down. The little mini ones you get at like Trader Joe's.
Oh yeah.
That's because they're
Take
the
them
best.
downtown.
Or Rolos, forget about it.
Oh, Rolos are a solid choice. Those are a solid choice.
Like peanut butter cups.
Although I think the Rolos that come in the minis, you know, like they came out with those bags.
Oh,
in
I
the
haven't
mini.
went there.
Oh yeah, they don't taste like the typical Rolo.
Yeah.
Different chocolate.
And there's something
different
about
formula.
the whole ritual. Like you
Yeah.
spin it around one, pop it out,
Yeah.
spin it around another.
Mm-hmm.
I will eat peanut M&Ms like they're an actual meal. I fooled myself that like the peanut in the middle, I'm like, this is protein and healthy fats and things, and oh, there's just a delightful shell of chocolate.
It's a thin shell. Of
It's
candy.
just like
Yeah,
it's just like the pho bowl to my peanut.
Whenever I think of like my vice is ice cream and pizza, like ice cream on like a Saturday night or Friday night with Netflix, like eating a pint of Ben and Jerry's.
Oh,
after
yeah, you
eating
can't have the pint
Polly
out.
Ranch
You got to
pizza.
just scoop a couple
Right.
scoops, or you'll
Yeah,
scrape
totally.
that pint clean.
Yeah.
But like,
It's
that's
rough.
been the hardest thing for me not to do. I love that shit so much. But I think of, I think Jared Leto was saying to gain weight for that movie where he played the guy who killed one of the Beatles.
Is that Southpaw? No.
No. No, it's a boxing movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yes, the south of Liverpool, Paul.
I southpawed him with my gun. No, but he said what he did to gain that weight is he like 3 times a day would take a pint of Ben and Jerry's and microwave it and then put it in a glass and just down it.
Oh.
Okay, you've already gone through the indignity of microwaving a pint of ice cream. Why do you bother to put it in a glass like you're still a person?
Oh God.
It's
That's
like
you just
pure
throw a
fat
straw
sugar.
in the pint at that point.
Oh no, it's gonna be soft and waxy, so you just fold it so you get like the funnel action and then you just tip it back.
Oh God.
Nice.
Like literally making me want to vom.
Vomitron.
Making me want to vom. It's not good.
Let's not talk about it anymore.
Let's talk about something you should microwave, like popcorn or a hamster.
I have a story for you guys. So, not about microwaving anything. I was living in Williamsburg, Virginia, and it was like...
By Colonial Williamsburg?
Indeed. It was about 1989, and I had a beloved pet hamster, and we were going out of town, so I gave him to my friend to watch, and I gave him the cage, and I said, look, my hamster can, like, push the top of the cage off and get away, so you need to keep this, like, big rock on top. And I go on vacation, and I come back, and he's like, I come to the house, and he and his mom are standing out front, and his mom has her arm on his shoulder, and she's like kind of pushing him forward, and he's like bawling. He's like, I lost your hamster. I didn't put the rock on the cage like 5 days ago, and I searched for him, but he's probably dead. I was like, ugh. So his mom took me out to see Terminator 2 as an apology.
Oh, wow.
Best movie ever.
I thought it was going to be...
Referencing her child, the Terminator.
It was going to be like, he misinterpreted it, and when you said he has to keep the rock on top, he meant like on top of the hamster, and then he just like crushed the hamster. You told me to keep the rock on top.
It's nice and safe. Look. He's tired.
He just needs another second.
He lost a lot of weight. Look how thin he is.
Nice.
Ba-dum-cha.
Sorry, that must have been really painful for you.
It was.
I mean, not as painful as for the hamster.
Maybe
Who
he's
knows?
living lovely out there.
In the
That's
woods, he's
true.
got like 18 grandchildren now that are like fucking away and breeding in the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Molly, is that what
Inbred.
Hamster sex.
Inbred hamsters.
we break into like Molly's apartment one night and she's just got hamsters all over the walls doing it. It's like, whoa.
Oh no, they would interbreed with the other forest rodent species.
Like hogs.
One day you'll see what looks like a hamster with like
With tusks.
Hamster owl.
you can't bang your own enemy.
A food fetish. Maybe the hawk had a food fetish. Ooh.
Ooh. It's like Romeo and Juliet, but with rodents
New Disney movie.
and a bird.
I got an idea for a Disney pitch. I mean, I'm going to pitch it to you.
Hey, bitch, I got a pitch for Disney. Hey.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, sorry, you need to leave. No, it's about hawks and hamsters fucking and stuff. Romeo, get out of here, please.
Then if you had that movie, would you find a Talon Scout?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Hey, look at this wise guy. He's always just coming up with these funny lines while we're always out at this bar. Why don't we put our talents together? Why don't we go on the road?
You think he's ready?
I think so.
What's your name again, newbie?
Jimmy Prescott.
Oh, full names. I like it.
Jimmy
Or you
Prescott.
can call me Pressy Boy. That's what they
Oh,
call me back in
he's
the
got a
neighborhood.
nickname. He
Pressy
comes
boy,
with a nickname.
Or press. Or newspaper.
What-
Or black
give-
and white sheet of paper.
Give us a fucking nickname. You got 6 of them.
B-dubs.
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 I like Pressy.
It's B-dubs, man.
Is
Let's-
B-dubs?
Look.
Right. Have you heard all our nicknames?
No.
You B-dubs?
Enlighten me.
I'm Taj Mahal
I like it.
because I commemorate dead people.
And I'm Turtle Fucker. No explanation.
They call me Stonehenge because if I stand in a certain way, the moon hits my forehead.
All right. I'll figure that one out later.
I'm Disneyland because I'm a fucking dream, bitch.
Oh
Damn.
my God.
Yeah,
I like to tell you a jib.
All right, what's our group name going to be? I mean, before we hit the road and do our tour, we got to have a group name.
I say Casa of 5. You know?
I like that. What about Basilisk Cunt?
What about Siamese Boomerang?
I like that a lot.
Siamese
Boomerang.
Siamese
Boomerang.
boom,
Boom,
boomerang.
It's got a ring to it. Will it play in Vegas though?
Anything will play in Vegas.
All right.
That is true.
My brother Jimmy can't play in Vegas. He's blackballed. But yes, I do agree. Anything will play.
Your brother's name is also Jimmy?
My whole family's Jimmy. No seniors, juniors, just Jimmy.
Ah.
Be real confusing for ya.
Yeah, we're real stupid too.
This is why you got so many nicknames.
Yeah, I don't even remember any of the ones I told you. So you
I-
can call me Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy. Let's hit the road.
Siamese Boomerang in the house.
Everyone get in the van.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Caesar's Palace. Tonight's special guest, all the way from Boston Harbor, New Jersey, and Australia. But they're all here in America now, so they all speak English. Vietnamese Boomerang.
Hey, wise guy, that's Siamese Boomerang.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Check out this guy's pants. He's a real high water mark. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's dumb.
He's a meteorologist.
Yeah. Where's the flood?
Hey, guys, I'm just the announcer, all right? Come on.
Yeah, announcer, more like a talker in a microphone.
Whoa! He can't even walk after that one.
Why don't you hurricane Scramby out of here?
Oh! Hey, why don't you show us your ass? Moon's over my hammy.
That's my favorite item at Denny's.
Damn.
Ham steaks.
How much more of the show we got?
Well, that's been Siamese Boomerang.
Siamese Boomerang.
Adios.
Cool, everybody.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I
No,
think-
you're gonna say something.
I think we might need to change our name.
I
Let's
think
try like Myanmarese Bolo.
I think we need to figure out what exactly our shtick is. Because
I think our shtick should be that every time we do an even worse performance, we change our names.
okay.
We could just do that 185 something's walking to a bar thing.
Ah, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's
185,
Try.
185 bars walk
what's-
into a bar, and the bartender's like, "What is this, a jail?" Because it's all bars, like a jail.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's
Clever.
funny.
It's clever.
This is pretty
clever.
clever. I
That's
got
pretty
one.
funny.
185 bars walk into a bar and they ask for a bunch of shots. And I'm quitting the group, guys. I'm quitting.
You can't. You're a founding member.
No, I'm quitting the group. I'm starting my own.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell one, and it's gonna save us all.
Yeah.
All right.
Disney always saves us if we clap hard enough.
Disney
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, Stonehenge lost it.
185 bars. They walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "Whoa, Inception."
Oh, damn.
Right.
Wow.
You might. Please don't leave the group.
Turtle fucker. Jimmy Dicksick.
Disneyland.
Disneyland and me, Stonehenge. Guys, I've had a great time.
This sounds like
I thought nothing could knock you down, Stonehenge.
I got one last one, and you can't leave the group after you hear this.
All right, hit me with it.
A shitload of bars walk into a bar. I don't remember the number. And then the bartender says, "Didn't you know this is a gay bar?" Get it? Because the bars, they're straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That's- yeah.
good.
Works on
That
a lot
was
of
good.
levels.
Yeah.
You know, the intellectuals like that one.
Yep.
They like that one.
All right, dear, we're back together.
All right.
Let's come up with some more academic type jokes for the smart people.
Jimmy, you're not as dumb as we thought.
You're
you
the
were.
expert.
We're glad to have you.
Now let's all sketch each other's dicks. I always like to end my podcasts by doing freestyle rap. Are you guys down?
We can try.
Yep.
We can.
We can give it a try. That's
gonna be
the
beautiful.
If I can
best.
do anything to a beat, it's sobbing.
Do you have a beat on your phone?
Sobbing.
She gets beat up a lot.
Turn it up.
Just cries.
Give me a second to find this. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, shoobity blah, boobity boo, boobity boo.
Fly.
There's a fly?
There was a fruit fly because we have fruit upon the table.
Quick, eat it all.
Whoa.
Someone turn the shower on.
Dropping the beat.
Oh, Halloween.
Are you sure we're not in a 70s horror movie? This is very Suspiria.
It's quite the build-up. Okay.
No, not digging this one. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Second, folks.
I feel like a hamster could have produced this.
You're not gonna start it off?
Yo, this is a hamster rap. It's a beat that a hamster eats a rap to. He walks a cat, but he's a monster at pumping his gat. I want to scat all day long. Hit it, and I'm there.
He's there, but he's not square. Let's be fair. I dare the turtle fucker to be in the post-apocalyptic and puncher, or go to the drive-thru, maybe get a Whopper, a Junior, and a suit and tie too.
It's a lovely outfit.
Real fancy.
Classy.
Like you work at Nordstrom. Got on top floor because you're raising the Hordstroms. And you're going downtown because that's real cool. Gonna buy some shoes for school. It's gonna be great. Got a crate full of cool shoes.
Yeah. All right, it's my turn. They call me the nipple burn. Yeah. I like to burn off tits with my big flaming knife. Hold on, let me restart. I pray for people. Let me start again.
Let him start again.
Let him start again.
Let him
One
start
last
again.
chance.
Start
One
it.
last chance.
Start it.
One last
Start it.
chance to start
Over.
again.
Start it.
Yo.
Okay, one more.
Give him a break. Let's
One more
go.
chance.
One more
Third
chance,
time's a
and then you're
charm.
dead.
Yo,
One
I
more.
like to wear my underpants when I'm looking outside and I look at the ants. They live inside of a little anthill. When I'm really high, I give them my pills, oxy, and heroin too. I think one of them is actually a Jew, a little Jewish ant in a little Jewish home. Every time I see him, I say, Shalom! Yo, ants are my friends. I like to play with their little rear ends, and they like it when I touch their D's. Little tiny ants playing with their D's. I'm an ant fucker.
Deep.
He's an ant fucker.
Ant fucker, yeah.
You'll
Ant
fuck
fucker,
your
yeah.
ant.
Alright, one more. One more, and then we're good. Let's see here.
Oh shit.
He's talking about ant fucking. Let's talk about feather plucking from those chickens at KFC. They got 12 wings and 3 heads. I like it. Their gravy is making me virtually spike it like a ball. You know, I'm having one. We're having some fun, eating some grapes and a Cinnabon. I'm gonna smear it on my face and get some zits and pop them and make some pizza. That's the shit. Or I might say that's the tits. Like he's cutting them off with the flaming sword. Now piss on the toilet rim. The girl's gonna get angry. Put the seat down. Oh, she can call me Spanky. That's the way I like it.
You
On
can
the
call him
laptop.
Spanky.
Yeah, you can call him Spanky.
Spanky.
You can call him Spanky. You can call him Spanky. Yo, my name is Spanky. I like to make deposits at the neighborhood banky. And I wear my blankie. I got it in 3rd grade. Yeah.
It's stanky.
Shit's so stanky. My mama's favorite blankie. I got done killing her and then I stole it from her dead body. Now I wear it to the bank. Yo, bartender, give me that drink. I'm gonna join the priesthood and become a good person instead of killing bitches and taking all their boobs away. What?
Are you saying it's me, Father, praying for your soul? I hope you'll go down
Ooh.
in the hole in your heart. We all want you to make better art for your life here on Earth. Please help me.
Making better art.
bitches.
Yeah. Making better art, bitches.
Dear, this is your mother from the grave. I'm really sad that choices that you made, you can't live like this anymore. You're a big fat whore.
Yo, Mom, I think
You're
you're
a
kinda
whore.
cute. I really don't like it even when you toot. I really hated it when you slapped me as a kid and I got that can and I hit you with the lid.
Hit her with the lid.
Hit you with the lid.
Yeah.
I
Hit
cut
me
off
with the
your
lid.
head.
Now I'm in heaven.
Yeah, you're in heaven, but you're fucking John the Baptist. Holy shit. I gotta stop rapping.
Josh, this is your blanket. I've heard a lot of these stories, and I don't think I can take it anymore. I stank. I stank almost as much as you, because you have tainted me. And all I can think of is that Jew, the ant, the one you tried to burn and cut off its butt and its boob, and it didn't have none. It didn't have any of them. What do you think gonna find a boob on an ant? Josh, like, what is wrong with you? Put your pants back on. You can't be outside in the yard in your underwear.
Put your pants back on.
Put your pants back on. Girl, put your pants back on.
Put your pants back on. Put your pants back on.
Roll a blunt, motherfuckers. Put your pants back on, yeah.
Pull a blunt with the blanket and put it in your mouth. Light it up. It's full of weed now. Puff, puff, pass, turn it around. Gonna make it break. Gonna make sound.
10-minute instrumental. Got that 10-minute instrumental.
Yo, we out. This has been Say Names really quickly because the song's almost over.
Aaron.
Sam.
Chris.
Molly.
Kelsey. We out, motherfuckers.